guys, Happy New Year. Should I say Happy New Year? Is this my first video? Or March? Dizindlon, ne? Zonke. I know, and I'm sorry. Welcome guys. I want to welcome all of you, those who are joining me for the first time. Happy New Year, Betunana, and those who've been here from the get-go. Day ones zam Betunana. Abantu who've been, oh Lord. I always think of the fact that we need to grow so that I can be able to be a blessing to you guys. It's a Saturday. Abantwana ba off esikoleni, so they are making noise. And if there's anything right, even here, we're not here about that. I just want to welcome you as Unyakukala and say that we have a mission. We have a mission sinomsebenzi omkhulu that we're supposed to do this year, the next year, that year, 10 centuries from now. We have umsebenzi omkhulu to do by the house of the Lord. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Untombi. You can take me on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram. It's Untombi Vika, just like it is here. And welcome to join this family if you'd love to be part of Igeli Chats. Jesus that, Jesus this girl, type of girl. God this, God that, lifestyle and everything Gili with you. You're welcome to take your seat and join me. Welcome. Without wasting ixesha, guys, I came back with something different. In fact, it's not different because I remember when I started this channel back in 2019. I started my channel because there was a gap that needed to be filled. I didn't know by who, how, but I logged into my phone and I looked for a YouTuber, a Christian one that I can use to. Back then, I was going through so much and I was losing myself. I was starting to become something that I'm not. And it was back when I was both a student and umsebenzi, working and studying at the same time. And that time I found myself, I have lost a community I'm in school, and like myself, friends, my church friends and everyone, they were busy with their lives and I was starting to be busy with mine. So I found myself in the Qamba, the managing friendships and I'm slowly losing myself. So in me realizing that, I reached out on YouTube and I started looking for a Christian YouTuber that I can follow. But a YouTuber is probably in Eastern Cape, probably in South Africa, probably like good proximity. We have the same constraint, the same problems, but we are overcomer. And akafihle that he's suffering from depression, boys, alcohol and everything. But I couldn't find any. Abantu bonke were so perfect for me. They were so, I don't know, I couldn't relate. I couldn't find the that I was looking for. So I thought to myself, maybe you should open it, my darling. But less did I know back then that but I am also not qualified in Gela because I have not, I've only been through 5% of the things that I've been through now. Realizing and growing Ngoku and realizing that actually the purpose of this channel was today's video. And many more that are still gonna come. Not to say that is it that are previous, they are not part of the purpose of this YouTube. They actually are, they will always be, but the purpose and everything got intensified over the years that I've the past few years, or the past years, let me just say. So I am going to start this ministry called She Won. This is a ministry that is mainly for women guys from the age of 18 or 16, I don't know. Because some of the things that I've been through, I wasn't as young, I wasn't as old, I don't know. It might be for who, but if you feel like it is for you, hands in the seat, so you're welcome to stay. This is for women who are blameful, who are dirty, who've been called names, and I'm sorry I'm going to use those names because unfortunately that's those are the names that society uses. Society will not say, oh, ingati, no, they won't say that. They will not say that. And hence we should call a spade so that we can uproot the causes, the problems, and all those things. So this is for women that have been through a lot, that have done things, that have backslided, things that they are not proud of. I am one of them. And about people, women, ladies, girls, ababonayo uba hey sana bendiqhele ukuyibamba, bendiqhele ukuvutha, but what's wrong with me? What is happening? Or what has happened to me? Why ndinje? Why am I this bitter? Why am I this negative about life? Why am I this lost? If you feel like that's the type of the content that you would love to indulge on, the She Won Ministry is for you. So in the process of me talking with my God, because I fight with that man, guys, like we fight all the time. We fight all, and the problem is always me. It's always me. I'm sorry to say. I don't listen. And I always think that I'm smart. I can do this life thing on my own. I can do this and that and that. And God will always be like, Yenza, I'll be waiting here. When you're done, come back. I will welcome you with wide open arms. And he does that because he's a loving father. So what we're going to do today, I'm just going to brief you guys about the ministry, but I want you guys to be open to share your testimonies, your life testimonies, your experiences, and everything about anything that you've suffered in your Christian life as a church girl, a Jesus that. Like sincedisaneni, guys, because there's no use in us being perfect. At church, and my papa, everybody, because I am going to the worship team. So there's no use in us being there, ebantwini, ibe imvuselelo ingekho kuthi kuqala. That means whatever it is that we do, sicula, ushering, preaching, and doing everything, if ayiqalanga kuthi lando, uThixo akazukwazi ukuyenza from us to the people. So hence I had to dig deep. We had to fight. He had to convince me. Ndimphoxe, ndimthuke, and I was like, God, you cannot do me like that, bro. I don't want to do this now. I'm not qualified. I'm not perfect. My life is a mess. I've done so many things. This is scary. And I don't think I qualified for. But I remembered Moses. Moses did not want to be part of this Jesus thing. He did not want to be this child or anything. He said, please look for someone. Take my cousin, take my sister, take umntu waselalini yam, take omnye umntu, kutheni usebenza mna, because I don't know, I don't know, and abantu bazothina abantu, and all those things. We all go through those things. The reason why you don't go to church, the reason why you don't ungasivi ecaweni uyaya nje ugoduke, awukho kwi-ushers, awukho kwi-team, awuclean, awuthini, is because you also somehow feel like you disqualified. I'm not the only one. Okay, now that we've settled that, in my digging and discoveries and everything, God took me to John 8, John 8, where this woman that was caught in adultery. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get this chapter. It's a short one. It has 11 verses. It's very short, but I want you to see yourself in this woman. I want you to see yourself as this woman who was blamed. Let's just get into it. So, chapter 8, verse 1, then everyone went home, but Jesus went to the Mount of Olives. Early the next morning, he went back to the temple. All the people gathered around him, and he sat down and began to teach them. So this was few months, I don't know, how far he was. I would like to believe that this way, few days, few weeks, few months, probably few years, I don't know, before he was crucified. exactly as we are ngoku, because I think we are a week or few days before kuthiwa uyesu uyabethelelwa, uyabulawa, uyapersecutwa, yonke laa nto. These were a few days before that. Into ezininzi were happening everywhere he is. Kwakuvuka inkquthelo, kwakuvuka like kwakubakho imimoya, kusenzeka izinto that we could not describe. So this was few days before abethelelwe, before kwenzeke yonke into. And then he was teaching abantu, this is what is going to happen, this is what is going to happen, this is how you're going to see, this is okanye this is how you should live. This is like he was teaching, he was busy about his father's business, busy athi eseKapa beseMonti, as we should do, both me and you. Kodwa this day Caba wayefundisa ke, and then this day bamka abantu bahamba bagoduka bayolala, but yena wahamba waya to the Mount of Olives. I don't know uba kwenza ngantoni kwi-Mount of Olives, I'm still gonna dig, but I would like to think maybe wayogatherisha i-strength or wayothandaza or because uyesu wayenento yothanda uzicebula, wayenento yothanda ukuzisusa esidlangalaleni ayogatherisha amandla, as we should do, me and you. Funeka sifunde ukuzisusa, funeka sifunde ukuzikhetha, funeka sifunde ukuzi-understanda that we're not the same as everyone else. Abantu bangazenza izinto but into uThixo xa kayibeke kuwe ayifani kayibeke kum. So they will need us to gather strength and simane sizicebula every now and then. And this day kuthiwa as wayehambile waphinde wabuya back to the temple efundisa abantu. Iitempile ezininzi, guys, I would like to assume uba inoba zaziyi-million, but this day he was found in this temple where this woman was, kule village masithi mhlawumbi eNgcobo. Ngewayenoye eMthatha, wayenoye eMondweni, but this day he had to be eNgcobo. He had to be eNgcobo, angabikho anywhere else. And then verse 3. What were the teachers of the law and the Pharisees brought in a woman? I would love ntoba kuthi kanti now uyivulile iBhayibhile yakho as I've opened my, and I will try to be as slow as possible. And this video will not be short. I'm sorry, I didn't. So the teachers of the law and the Pharisees brought in a woman who had been caught committing adultery, and they made her stand before them all. Baza nalo kuthiwa akuthiwa noba baza nontombi, baza noNeli, baza noSakhe, no, kuthiwa a woman, as if lo mfazi wayengenagama, like kuthiwa just a woman. Akuthiyo noba yayinguMary, yayinguEsther, no. That's how insignificant she was. There's no need uba sisimchaza noba ngubani, like no need. She's not that important. And kuthiwa zange bafika bathi hlala apha esitulweni, no. Bafika bamisa phambi ko-everybody. Everybody ke, it's your family, it's your friends, it's your church people, it's your pastor, it's everybody. Umiswe phaya, imagine yourself being there, umisiwe kusithiwa nanku sibone lo mfazi exexeza. I-adultery ke kuthiwa xa ndiyijonga, it's sleeping with someone who's married. Me sleeping with a married man, or a married man sleeping with me as an unmarried woman, something like that, but it is along those lines. Siyayibona mos i-adultery. So bathi sizise lo mfazi simbambe exexeza. So bafike bamisa phambi ko-everybody, like ihlazo, guys, the shame, the pain. I can imagine she was feeling the like noba ingase umhlaba uvuleke angene kanje ngeza Israel sazicomplaina uThixo waziginya. Noba qoma Thixo ndithathe man, like there's akusekho nto yam ngoku, vele undithathe because ndihlazekile, ndibhaqiwe actually. Mhlawumbi kudala ndiyenza le nto for years, or kudala siyiba le nto nale nto, but ndibhaqiwe ngoku. And i-problem with isono, most of akho nto irongo xa usasenza, and I know this because I've done this. I was this woman elala namadoda abantu. I was this woman. And xa usayenza, you don't feel like you now unesizathu zakho, you valid, you like, I'm hurt, I'm gonna hurt this one, I'm gonna hurt that one. You know it must be kuthiwa hurt people. Unezakho isizathu uba I want him to provide for me, but I don't want him to be close to me enough to be my man. Andifuna umayinela, andifuna umphekela, makenzele ngomnye umntu, then I'll do this part. Like you have your own reasons. And xa usayenza, It feels so nice because it feels so sweet. It feels so like it's scrumptious. But then once ibhaqo, once you get caught, then iqala apho ibe lihlazo. It's not like wonke umuntu ophaya kule ndawo, I believe, babe perfect abantu babemsa phaa lo muntu. They were not perfect. They had their own flaws. But ngala mini kwafuneka kubhaqwe this woman. Kwafuneke abhaqwe. I-problem yakhe is that wabhaqa. Umehluko wakhe is that yena wabhaqa, abanye zange babhaqa uba, and I'm sure uba inguyanga yedwa a woman that was sleeping with married men phaa. Nala madoda ayemsepha, some of them maybe wayeke alale nawo okanye nawo ayalala nabanye abantu, but ingxaki nje kuye is that she got caught. But ke mamela, where we going with being caught, ukubhaqwa wese xa ubhaqwe nguYesu, it's very helpful, it's very nice. I thank God that mna ndabhaqwa even before I could die, before mhlawumbi kuthiwa ndafa ngoku, but by the grace of the Lord ndabhaqeka, ndazuzeka before it was too late or ixesha was up for me. So kuthiwa bamisa phaa, bamhlaza ke, befuna ubukisa ngaye, like yonke mani into negative, beyenza yonke into emiswe phaa. You can imagine xa kuthiwa ubhaqelwe. But ke the only thing that ndazifumana ndi-grateful ngayo is that she was also caught in the spirit, like noYesu. The fact that Yesu was there, it means wayesembambile that kukho umuntu efuneke ndimncedile kule ngingqi. And it was this woman. So ithi, teacher, they said to Jesus, this woman was caught in the very act of committing adultery. In our law, Moses commanded that such a woman must be stoned to death. Yo. Now what do you say? Babuza kuYesu. According to umthetho walapha eNgcobo ke thina umuntu obhaqwa ekrexeza, unfortunately sifuneka simgxogxe ngamatye simbulale. And this is a command and a law that was set by the Lord, uThixo uBawo, the Father. He has set limithetho wayithumela phaa kuMoses ngoku Moses wayekhapha amaSirayeli wakhupha e-Egypt. Wathi, if a woman does that, she's supposed to be killed. If a man does this, if so and so that, like imithetho iyaziwa, ibekiwe. Bayabuza ngoku Yesu uba ikwanguwe lo wawubeke le mithetho, ngutatakho. Because you are God the Son, God the Father, God the Holy Spirit. It means noyi-3 navumelana, nahlala phantsi nathi, okay, nansi imithetho masibeke. Uthini ke ngoku now that umthetho wakho uphulwe? Yabava? Bafuna uThixo uYesu azibuze, azincikive, azibuze uba inoba ndabeka umthetho orayithi, inoba ndenza rayithi na, ndingawukhanseli nalo mthetho, ndithini na into, ndithini okanye makabulawe mani nomntu, like makabulawe so that ndiziprove uba ndinguThixo and yam imithetho ayijiki. Bayambuza, uthi makuthini? Uthi makuthini ke ngothetha, sinike umkhombandlela uba sithini, nanku umntu umoshile and umoshe imithetho yakho. Nkosi yam, aba bantu ngathi ngase ndibabone abatata la madoda, because I'm sure this is men kutshiwo apho. Bayabuza uba uthi masithini ke, because ithi into umntu makabulawe apha. What do you say? And then they said this to trap Jesus so that they could accuse him. But he bent over and wrote on the ground with his finger. As they stood there asking him questions, he straightened himself up and said to them, which one of you has committed no sin? May throw the first stone at her. Bavele ke ngoku uYesu watwista, wathi not today, anto interested mna echukwini lwenu and everything. And wayibona into yoba they wanted to remember benthe, this is few days, few weeks, few months, few years before abethelelwe. So yonke into eyayisenzeka kwezi communities babesenzela uba makade afe mani lo mntu uyathika, lo mntu usindiswe gqithi, lo mntu uthetha ngoThixo uyarhuqula. You know it for yourself. Umntu othetha ngoThixo, umntu obold, umntu osindiswe too much, owayeka izinto sazenzayo wena okanye ombone ngathi is too perfect, uyadika. Hence I was saying kuwe, ndathi xa ndikhangela i-YouTube channel ndabona uba hayi man, all these people are too perfect for me. Uyadika umntu uba too much, uyadika usindiswe gqithi. Of which there's nothing wrong with that, unfortunately. There's nothing wrong xa abantu bakaThixo besindiswele, bebold, bevutha ngomlilo, bayayazi into abayiphathiswe and ivutha kubo. Unfortunately asinokwazi ukuyicima. So ngokubabuza le nto babefuna ukumtrepha uYesu, babefuna ambulale lo sisi okanye enze into ezawubaledishela into cutting him off. The plan was not to cut this woman off or humiliate this woman. The actual and the ultimate plan was to cut uYesu qobo. Babefuna uthema uYesu, bamthene, abanjwe, abulawe, okanye idiphele into yobana into edibanise nale ndoda ifikileyo apha isike yathanda ushumayela qhithi. That was the actual plan. Babefuna ukumtrepha uYesu, but because he's a God of mercy, uThixo ukwazi ukubona ingomso singaliboni, uThixo ukwazi ukusensa, adiscern imimoya in which people speak. Amva lo uthi ndimbi okanye ndiyadika, but akutsho yena, kutsho le betrayal that she's been through, kutsho the pain, the bitterness yalaa ndoda yamshiya nabantwana, yiyo le itshoyo, akuthethi yena. Kutsho the pain of what she's been through ngokwayeza, like a childhood trauma. Like uThixo akunika those, you discern, you get to see how and where people are coming from when they're saying something. Fortunately for Jesus, no, these people are not saying this from a good place. They are not saying this because they are interested in izinto the kingdom, but they want the bahambele kum apha, but they are using this woman. Babuza uYesu kubo, okay, ndiyaniva and umthetho wayekubekwe ndimvele asizojika, but ndicela ngoku apha kuni, if there's any in you guys, all of you, if you know that you have no sin, you have nothing to worry about, take the stone toward this woman, masimqulubeni, masimbulaleni. Like, let's do what the command says. Let's do what the law says, the law of Moses says. I'm not against, I am not going to change it. Let's do it. But on one condition, if you find yourself blameless, if awunasono, mbethe, qalisa, zakulandela. Mind you, uYesu has been here, guys, emhlabeni. He came as a man, but he never sinned. Besingobani thina? Wathi uYesu andiqualifyi mna. Andiqualifyi xa iqhubeka ithi, then he bent over again and wrote on the ground. When they heard this, they all left one by one. One by one, Jesus was left alone with the woman, still standing there. Baphuma. Bamane beshiyeka, kubekho bashiyeka, athi umntu andizambetha mna, like I qualify. But aphinda ndicinga uba, no, I can't. Nam izolo bendixexezile, ngala mini ndandibili, ndiyaxoka ekuseni, so nam mandihambe. Kuthiwa babemane bephuma like one by one. Ngoye berealizer that actually I also do not qualify killing this woman. Nam andiqualify, andilungelanga, andikho as perfect as I thought. Baye baphuma until none of them was left, guys. None of them. Just to show you uba ilizwe libolile. Zakushiyeke noyi-one othi nanasono. Abantu ocinga bafanba, when you're stepping out, you're chasing your dreams, you're following the Lord, you're doing the right thing. Ocinga bafanba, they are too perfect. Ocinga they are bazokuthetha, bazokujonga, obviously they're going to do that because they are humans, just like you do. Now uyathetha ngabantu. But njengoba ucinga bafanba woyika bona, bazawuphuma one by one. uThixo uzabakhupha one by one ebomini bakho, like they are not that important. Subanika lo privilege. Kuthiwa baphuma apha bashiyeke ngoku uYesu with this woman face to face. And ever since iqalile le chapter, kandive kuthiwa lo sisi uthethile. She did not speak. She did not say a word. She wasn't fighting. I can imagine her enentloni engase azigqume ngento. She felt like she was ashamed. She was everything you can think of. She did not say a word. Wayezazi ukuba wonile and ready for anything that can happen because uyazazi usisuni. So it was a time for her and uYesu to talk about this. That was the first time ndamva ethetha uthi uYesu kuye, baphi? Where are they? Where are they? Is there no one left to condemn you? Athi lo sisi no, said that was the first time she spoke. Athi no, abekho mfundisi wami, bamkile one by one. She answered, well then Jesus said, I do not condemn you. Either go, but sin no more. she also got a command, but with one condition. Kwathiwa hamba, if they don't condemn you, ndingubani? Imagine uYesu lo benditsho kuni that he has never done anything. He was here but he has never sinned. Athi yena udisqualified. Ungubani wena? Ndingubani mna to judge you? Wena ungubani to judge me? Ungubani la mama umoyikayo phaa ecaweni? La tata yena umoyikayo? La mama, la sisi efemelini yakho? La ii-friends zakho? Ilali into? If social media, who are they? Bangubani? If uYesu cannot condemn this woman. Because I would like to think now, uYesu was fully qualified. Sure, he was at the right, like, when a right to condemn this woman. Ambulale, amting. But he didn't. What I won't do. If they did not condemn me, then I won't condemn you too. And born into that I must do. The only thing that I'm gonna tell you though is that go and sin usindile. Bulele into yoba usinde usaphila usenamandla, because i-aim kaSathana i-one, guys. It is to kill, to steal and to destroy. Khange sakusele ngalo sisi uba wakhula ereyithwa ngutatakhe, or she was traumatized, she's an orphan, or she's we did not hear any story about this woman. Like, we don't know the triggers, the things that have made her become this type of a woman that settles for less, a woman that settles with, I'm fine with having a man that has a man, a man that has a woman already, I'm fine with that. We don't know those things. We were not told. But I would like to assume that she also had her reasons. She did not even experience any of those things. She was just being foolish and she was just being silly. Because uyayirhalela, iyabaweleka, just like we all do. Siyasela because siyabhalela, siyanxila, siyathini, siyatshaya, because it's another thing. It's the coolest thing to do. Maybe she had those reasons. But uYesu wathi kuye, hamba, ndiyakunika i-chance. Irregardless of what you've done, everything or anything that you've done, I don't find fault in you. But into endicelayo kuwe inye i-one, go and sin no more. And that's what I came to tell you guys, Nani, today. That's what I came to tell you today, that uSathana akana interest in you. Ichaba, the enemy, unfortunately, akakuthandi. The devil does not love you. Therefore, he will not make you do things that are right, things that are lovable before the sight of the Lord. He's only going to kill, to steal, and to destroy. He might steal your peace. He might steal your joy and make you feel worthless. Be like, okay, it's fine if I sleep with this married man. And then he's gonna steal your joy. He's gonna steal your peace. He's gonna steal your worth, your identity. This woman, Satan is gonna steal like everything, your wisdom, your strength. He's gonna steal your power. Every day. Your dreams. He's gonna steal everything that we were ever born for. But there's grace. Thixo umile emnyango uyangqongqoza in your heart. Ulinde ukuvulelwa nguwe, so that you can make sober decisions. Because if he says go and sin no more, you won't be able to not sin if you are on your own. You need Christ. You need God. As I said, I am telling you this because I've done this. I can imagine if it was me, caught, ready to be killed, because I know I've been doing this. Like andityholwa. Abandityholi abantu bandisise apha. But as gracious as I'm full of mess as God is, uyasibiza today, me and you, to stand in the gap and stop sinning. Uthi, don't sin no more. Go and live a fulfilled life, a life that is full of purpose. But you will not be able to do those things if you're not submitted under the supreme hand of God. Awuzukwazi ukuzenza. Zininzi ingxaki yakho yaziwa nguwe, eyam yaziwa ndim. Zininzi things that we've done, things that we've said. There are things that you have done that you are ashamed of. If zingavela ebantwini, you would be ihlazo elake lalikhulu. If zingaziwa kowenu okanye umamakho, you are a perfect girl. Ecaweni uma ngaphambili, you sing, you do this and that. Uyaziwa nakowenu, but you have things inside you ozaziyo that they are not of God. Uyahleba emsebenzini ulilisa abantu, they don't want to come to work because of you. Everywhere that you are wena you are bitter, unentlungu, xa ukhupha amazwi akrwada, uyathukisa, like uyinto yonke that is not of God. Do I judge you? No, I don't qualify. I am not qualified to do that. I'm not even this close. I do not qualify. And qualify, umama wakho qualify. The devil does not qualify to accuse you. Njembe ezile, to come still and be thankful that he has not yet killed you in your sinful nature. Akakubulelanga. Let's be thankful that uThixo usibhaqile like this woman, like right at the core. Because I'm sure these guys were thinking about kuphelile about this woman. Akho nto yoziphinde ithetheke ngayo, akho nto ibaluleke no, like kuphelile, she's gonna die today, iphelile into edibene. Kanti uThixo is at the twist, usekwi-plot twist of the story. Uthi, I still have more for this woman, I still have ubomi, I still have plans ngale ntombazana. I came here to say uThixo usene-plans ngawo, usene devil, usene-plans, he has not yet given up on you. Uthixo uthi qha go and sin no more. So I would love for you guys, for us to share, to share. And if you have anything, there's an email, there's my inbox, there's everything. You can write for me here, something that you're suffering from, something that we can help you with. Sibe baninzi and be under this. She won. Minister ekugqibeleni, this woman won. She did not die. She was not killed in her sin. She won. As sinful as she was, as blameful as she was, but she won. You and me are going to win. She will not be, he will not use us to accomplish his things. That if he will not go with us. I refuse mna ngawe. I refuse ngamalady. I refuse ngamantombazana angabantwana basakhulayo. They will not be used ngamaxhego because of money, because of drugs, because they will not be used. You stand in the gap for your family, for your friends, for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of She Won. If you did, please subscribe, like, and comment. And I'm going to pray for you. This video is very long. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to pray that uThixo asincede in this ministry, that sikwazi ukuhamba and sin no more. Sikwazi ukumela amaphupha and our dreams and our vision and submit to his call. Awuzuthandwa abantu abazo, because abantu bayakwazi. Unfortunately, they know your past. They know uba ungulo kanje ulala with married men. They know that ungulo unxilayo, ungulo uthenteni. They won't believe you. They won't like you. They will judge you. They will say things that I've tasted and I've seen that there's nothing that I can actually do without the Lord. I am nothing without God. And you're next. So it doesn't matter what you know, what you've seen me or heard me do. And I'm sorry if that influencer to join izinto ezilongo that ndandizenza. Ziyeke sithando sami, they will not take you anywhere. Azuzikwenzela nto. The only thing that the devil wants to do is to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And into ongayenza that is great for your life is to turn away kwangoku ungekafi, because ngapha kwencwaba akuguqukwa. Is to turn ujike kwangoku usabhaqiweyo. So I hope you find this helpful. I hope it helps you. I hope it this is a sign, if you've been waiting for a sign to stop doing izinto that are not of God, to submit and do your follow your calling and be submitted to God. This is your sign. Start today with whatever. Maybe when on a YouTube channel, start that you can do and submit to God as a woman. There's nothing scary and ilusizi into ebukela umuntu ongisisi or intombazana who is not submitted under God, because we do anything yonke into. Some of us have childhood traumas, sinezinto esizenzayo because of things that we've been through, not because that's who you are. Awuzalelwanga uba uzoba ngumkleklezi, but because of so many things that you've seen. Abanye bazama ukukhopha, banamali, abaphangile, abanakutya. So the only way they can get a meal is sleeping with a married man, is doing this and doing that, is selling drugs, is smoking, is okantonton, is doing all the, like a lot of things, guys. But that is not where the story ends. uThixo is not done with you. I-plot twist yakho iyeza. But if you can submit to his hand and stop sinning. Let me stop, guys. Inde, I love you. I will see you on the next episode. Please follow, like, and subscribe. And then if you would like to share anything because I do feel like I'm not the only person who's been through izinto ezinje, and hence I'm saying that this is the first episode of Women Who we are not perfect here. We do not judge each other. We are helping each other. So if you need help with something, I am here, and that I have been doing these things. I know, and they got perfect. So if you'd like to talk to someone, if you'd like to share your story that you want us to share here, I am here. We will talk, we will share, we will pray, we will fast for each other. And I hope you remain blessed and don't sin no more, okay? Okay, bye.